Do you remember how many reviews you had before you got started with Review Harvest?
95.
Okay, 95 reviews. And how are things going today?
Amazing. So what have we been with you? A little over a month? We're impressive. Because I ask my people to ask for reviews. It's on my invoice. I know people don't read that, but it's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And then we use Constant Contact as well. And so that's another channel where we're asking for reviews. We're asking when we connect with them, hey, if you're happy, give us a review. And so that's how we've gotten 95.
Yeah.
Some just organically, which is
Yeah.
great. But yeah, the jump has been really, really fantastic, like to see people engaging. And it's interesting. I was scanning through it today, and I saw somebody apologizing for not saying something sooner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
That's awesome. That's awesome. I had somebody on the podcast a couple of weeks ago where they're like, they just gotten set up with us and they ended up going to, I think it was church or a funeral or something. And he had two different people come up to him at church or wherever he was and say, I'm so sorry I haven't left you a review yet. I got your text. I did it right. I did it right away, And it's like funny because, they're like, he set up with Review Harvest. We did it all. He's like, well, I did ask them for a review before and they didn't leave me a review the first time.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I think the system that you're using is working, right? Because it's right there and it's easy to capture. They could be anywhere. Whereas, people intend to do it, but it's getting back to it. I've done that myself with
Yeah,
businesses.
for sure. For sure. Awesome. Cool. What would you say to somebody if they're considering working with Review Harvest? Would you give them any words of wisdom for them?
Yeah, I would say just do it because it makes sense. I think capturing that feedback from your clients is so important. And when those non 5 stars come in, own it and really kind of process it with your team and make sure that you see it as an action item, something that you can solve for.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And well, even though obviously, like we talked about off the podcast, a couple of those negative reviews might roll in, and they do add validity to all the other positive reviews there. But if you go look up Woofie's, you still got a 5.0 rating. You're still Google still says you're perfect, so you're good to go there. You have all those reviews
Well,
as a buffer now too.
yeah, well, exactly. I think just kind of touching back on even the 4 stars, right? Because you're like, ooh, what could have happened here?
Yeah.
It's just another opportunity to connect with that client. They're answering there and then thinking through, like I'll mark it in my CRM so that I can, I'll tag them to say, okay, this is where the rub was the last time. So let's make sure that we make any corrections that we need to. And yeah, it's just a way to keep us sharp.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Awesome.
yeah.